Hey guys, this is a book review of A Man Called Ove. The book is written by Fredrik Backman and it's originally written in Swedish. It was published in 2012 and then a year later in 2013, its English translated version was published. Let's begin the review with a small summary. I'm not gonna give away too much because I dislike when people give away whole summaries because it just spoils the story for people who haven't read the book yet. The novel is based on a character of an old man called Ove, and he is a grumpy old man. He is a man of strict routines and staunch principles. He doesn't like when things are not going his way. He easily gets angry at people when they do something that's either against the rules or that's against something that he believes in. And he says it on their faces. But when you progress through the story and you read through the story, you realize that he is a very mellow person who helps others even though he does it begrudgingly. So that's the summary, and I hope that I didn't give anything away. That's a really short summary, or like it's basically an introduction of the book. Now let's talk about my take on the book and what I think was the story and how I found it. The whole story is a great combination of funny, heartwarming, sad and gut-wrenching. And I'm not playing with the sad part. I was crying within the first 30 pages and then I cried a lot throughout the whole book. But then I laughed too, and I laughed multiple times because it's so entertaining as well. And that's why I think that this book has been so popular. The story is filled with so many lessons for the audience to grasp. The most obvious one is to not judge people just by their looks or just by the way they act, because at the end of the day, we don't know who they are, where they have come from, what kind of childhood they had. Unless or until you stand in their shoes and go through what they have went through, I think we don't have the right to judge people. And that's what this book is all about. At the forefront, it says that Ove is a really grumpy person, but then as you progress, you understand what kind of childhood he had, what kind of life he had lived, and what kind of traumas he went through, and then you understand him as a person. And then this book also talks about that there is always room for love, for friendship, and for respect for other people. Respect always tops the list. If you are not respectful to people, then people are not going to make a place in their hearts for you. So respect is number one, always. I saw a lot of people reviewing this book on Instagram, and a lot of them said that this book got boring for them in the middle. But honest to God, I read this book through and through in one day. It's really addicting and really entertaining because something is happening every few seconds. You are getting to know the background of this person. You are getting to know the other people who are related to him. And then the facts are not just thrown out in the open for you to understand, but they are somehow hidden. So you need to use your brain cells to understand what's going on. So it's really engaging and really entertaining as well. And you are always surprised by the fact that even though he's shown as someone who's really grumpy and who gets frustrated and angry all the time, he is a really mellow and kind person who is ready to give his kindness, his time, his money, or whatever. And at the end of the day, you realize the fact that a little bit of kindness does no harm to anyone. Not to you, not to the other person. And giving your time or money or even something, anything of importance to you, to other person, brings a lot of joy to your own life. And one more important thing that I forgot to tell you guys is that this story has also got a cat in it. So obviously, anything with cats, I am sold. So this has already become one of my favorite books, not just because of the cat, but because of how well and balanced this whole story is. And I think that writing such characters requires a really deep understanding of human nature, and the writer has done an amazing job at that, because the characters written in this are so well developed characters that it just amazes you every single time you read it. And we are done with the review. If you have anything to add, if you have read this book, then do let me know in the comments below, because I would love to read your comments. And if you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and follow me on my socials, and I will see you guys in the next video, inshallah. Till then, take care. God bless you. Assalamu alaikum. Bye.